Hey guys, Rudrake here, and welcome back to Rudrake Plays Final Fantasy Friends, and today we're going to the Sunken Shrine. But we're not alone. We have a special guest. Would my special guest please introduce themselves?
Hey, how's it going? It's Tia, otherwise known as Serendipitia. How's it going?
That was the most awkward intro ever, but it'll work. Anyway, Tia, our white mage, is joining us today. Yay!
Oh.
And we're going through the water dungeon, aka the Sunken Shrine. Now, Tia has actually not played Final Fantasy 1 before, the very first one.
No.
So I do have to ask, also you get to see our promoted forms.
Ooh, pretty!
Yeah.
Can I say that this place is really pretty?
It is. I mean, and there's mermaids in it too once we get to the lower levels.
Are they bad though? Are they bad mermaids?
No, they're good. Well, this water naga is definitely not good. But yeah, Tia hasn't played this game before, so this is kind of a first experience, her going through this game and watching my Let's Play form, and also, I guess, being in it too. So Tia, what do you think of this game so far, at least from what you're seeing of it and have seen of it?
Well, I spoke a little bit about this before, but from what I'm watching of your Let's Play, it's super unforgiving, like I mentioned. It is very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. And there was a particular bit, it may have been the Earth Shrine, I want to say. And that part where, like, literally every, like, step you were taking, it would, like, spark up a battle. I was just like, that is absolutely ridiculous. The encounter rate, like, holy freaking crap. I don't know whether it was the Earth Temple, Wind Shrine, whatever it was, but there was a place and literally you had so much, like, battle in there. I was like...
Yeah.
Sorry, can I swear in your videos?
Yes, you can, don't worry.
Okay.
I try to avoid it, and I don't curse in my solo commentary, but if a friend is in a video, I don't even put restrictions on them. I don't even bother. I did a video with my friend Josh one time, and I gave up trying to censor. Like, the Left 4 Dead 2 censoring, I gave up. There was 4 of us.
You can beat me out. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I probably won't, just because it's you, and you curse on your channel, so why even bother? But, yeah, it was the Earth Cave. And
that's it.
Yeah, well, that particular area where I did like the speed up and like had I think I had drop and roll playing, and like every step I took was an encounter. That's actually called the Hall of Gigas, and it's from the original version of this game. Basically, that's like the best area to grind early on. Like if you go through that, you get a wealth of experience and gold, and that's just like the place to do it. Now, granted, you gotta fight a bunch of hill gigases and God knows what else that spawns with them every step through that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I do this, it will save me from grinding late game when I really just don't want to do that. Because, let's be honest, grinding is just kind of the necessary evil of an RPG. And in a turn-based one like this, experience grinding can take a while, especially in these older games. But that was kind of the deal back in the day with the really old RPGs. They expected you knew how to grind and get levels. Yeah.
A water elemental.
Yeah, that's the elemental of this particular dungeon. Each dungeon's got an elemental, like that's just something that is always going to be in a dungeon, and they all look different. And I forgot that this one looked like a tornado. As you can see,
What?
Yeah, as you can see, by the way, I am probably over leveled because I'm killing things in one hit.
Yeah, but you'll need that for the boss later, so I think you'll be alright.
Oh yeah, if I tackle the optional content after the game, or after the main game, I'm gonna need to be ridiculously high level because I've looked at the stats on the bosses and monsters that I fight in the optional part. They're ridiculous. Like, they're absolutely ridiculous. Oh, look at these enemies, ghosts. Is this where I show off you using... Let's see here. No, okay. There is a part where I show off basically the holy magic that you have at the moment. I think it's Diaja, and you just wipe out a crap ton of them at once because those are the spells that are good against the undead.
Oh, right, yeah, I got you.
Which, right now, I'm saving MP by using items that cast magic. Of course, then I got Rudrake and Metal Blade here just destroying everything in one hit.
I know, you're just like breezing through these guys.
I know.
But it makes the dungeon easier, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
So the question that I ask every guest, and it's going to be no different with Tia, what was the first Final Fantasy game you ever played?
So I actually wanted to touch on this because this kind of ties in with the original Final Fantasy as well, this game. So the first Final Fantasy game that I picked up when I was younger was Final Fantasy IX.
Ooh.
And in this game, there are a lot of references. Sorry, not this game. In Final Fantasy IX, there are a lot of references to this game. For example, like certain weapons, like I remember the last video I watched of yours, Rue, from this particular series, you picked up the Ice Brand, and I was like, yo, that's one of Steiner's weapons. And obviously, like the White Mage, she has the kind of white and red robe, which Garnet has when she leaves Alexandria for the first time. You've got obviously the Black Mage who looks like Vivi, you've got at the spoilers if you've not played Final Fantasy IX, at the end when you're in Memoria, you fight obviously the 4 kind of elemental kind of things like the Kraken and all kind of things, and you have that in this, and I was like, holy crap, that's so cool. But yeah, Final Fantasy IX was my first Final Fantasy game, and it is also my favourite game of all time. So that's really saying something.
Yeah, that's my best friend Jonathan's like absolute favorite game too, and that's why I'm so sad that I haven't played through it yet, because it's like it's your favorite.
Whoa, what?
You knew that? Remember? That's why I told you I didn't. That's why I told you I didn't watch your Final Fantasy IX streams, because it's a game that means so much to you and Jonathan that I want to play through it on my own time. Because I want.
You have never played, like, not even looked at like the first 5 or 10 minutes of it.
No, I have played 2 hours of Final Fantasy IX. I know I got to basically the forest after you escape or something. Like, I only played for like 2 hours, and then like, because I was at a friend's when I played it, and I wanted to get the game for myself, and I got a copy from GameStop at one point, and I don't remember why I gave it back. Because I only played.
You've got the Ice Brand there. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Metal Blade has it. Yeah, Metal Blade has it, and then I have a sword called the Defender, which is appropriate because I'm a knight, and it actually raises my defense, obviously. And then we get a Mage's Staff, which that actually casts Fira. This is where the game gets a little easier, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm using items in battle, and when I do, they're casting like Thundara and Heal, and the Mage's Staff actually casts Fira. So that's what. This game gets a little easier when you get that point, because you're not spending MP to heal yourself. Like, as you've probably seen that I use the healing staff to like heal everybody up a little bit.
Yeah, but you're trying to preserve as much MP as possible.
Oh yeah, and when we get to, you know, Kraken, the boss of this dungeon, it will be useful.
I'm really interested to see what Kraken looks like, because I've seen like Lich and Kraken and Tiamat, I think. Oh, who's this? Oh, that's a mermaid.
That's a mermaid. My prayers have been answered. Sorry, I had to.
I like that voice. I would have voiced that if you wanted.
Well, you can.
I'm just kidding.
You can voice the next one, because there's a couple down. Actually, there's like 5. Ooh, I got a diamond
omelet.
Yeah.
We both did that.
Ooh, diamond.
Ooh, pretty. Ooh, shiny.
It's pretty obvious we both play RPGs. We see shiny object. Here you go.
Oh, if the light of the sea is lost, we will turn into sea foam, vanishing forever.
Yay! See, told you could voice one.
Are they wearing anything on their top halves? Because it looks like they're kind of naked.
It looks like they're not.
Damn, girl.
Oh god, this video is going in a direction I really didn't want it to. If you were thinking of collaborating with Serendipitia, this is what you have to look forward to. I mean, then again, you guys have probably seen her live stream, so you expect this. And I mean, I did too. I mean, come on. I know her pretty well. So I knew this was going to happen.
I just like to just be a disturber and just bullshit my way through life. Basically.
Save the steam, restore the water crystal. That's what we're on the way to do. Don't worry. By the way,
wait. My voice next. My voice. Hold on. Are those the crystals the legends speak of? I couldn't read it in time. Imagine if she said that, really. You'd be like, what?
Rudrake the Knight would just turn around and go, and you'd see like a question mark pop up. Now here's where I get lost, because I'm like, okay, where the crap am I supposed to go? So in a minute it's going to cut to when I actually find where I'm supposed to go, or when I find a room that like actually does take me somewhere, because, oh, nope, never mind.
Hey,
If
girl,
the light of the sea
how
is
you
never
doing?
stored, we will vanish as foam on the waves.
Your girl voice is better than my girl voice. Can I just say that right now?
No.
Yeah.
Great. Thank God I have hair on my chest to prove
My
I'm a
mic
man.
peaked so much then.
Well, whatever. But yeah, like you were talking about the references Final Fantasy IX gets. Oh,
Yeah. So many.
like there's actually a weapon, I haven't got it yet, but it's a weapon Steiner can get in Final Fantasy IX. Mermaid, out of the way. It's a weapon. There's a weapon Steiner can get in Final Fantasy IX. I don't know if you got it in your live stream, but it's the one that basically you have to get to a certain point in the game before you hit 20 hours of gameplay.
Oh god, that's Jesus. What is that? Is that no? It's not Save the Queen. That's what is that?
That's
Gold.
Zidane. Isn't that Ooh, Diamond Shield.
Oh, nice. Ooh, piece of candy.
The ADD of this recording session is just so ridiculous. Like, we are so distracted, it is not even funny. But you know what? This gives us a chance to really show the diversity of the team we have here. You know, because you've already had, like, me and Metal Blade just talking shop about old-time RPGs and just loving the conversation about how goofy this game can get. Yeah, there's the cut where I'm like, okay, I have screwed up and gone somewhere wrong. So I just started at the stairs and was like, I'm gonna find my way from here. So eventually I figure out that I've got to keep going up, and when I do, I've got to go to the left, and I find this little passage, and I'm like, this is how I get around. So this is how you do it, kids.
Can I just say #Derpdrake?
Oh, this game is just full of them. Diamond gloves,
Ooh,
sweet.
diamond gloves.
Diamond
Ooh,
helmet.
diamond helm.
And the Rosetta Stone.
Da-da-da-da.
Wrong game, Tia. Anyway, the Rosetta Stone is one of the things you need in this dungeon. Like, you really need to get that your first time through, because you need it later, and you really don't want to come back. So here, I'm going to go back to town, just because I got tired. I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to climb up 2 more sets of stairs and encounter enemies. I'm just going to leave.
Lazy Drake.
And I'm just like, bye, y'all. Exit spell. Whee!
Ah,
And then we're right back.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
And then I go the other way up these stairs. Well, a random enemy stopped me first, and I'm like, okay, now I'm going down these stairs. And now we're going to go find the Kraken. Oh, yeah.
So I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you plan on Let's Playing any other Final Fantasy games? If so, which ones? And specifically, are you going to do Final Fantasy IX? Or are you going to play that in your own time? I would really love to watch you play that. Like, I would love to watch a blind reaction to that, though. So much.
I mean, there is another Final Fantasy Let's Play coming up in, like, a little more than a month. Final Fantasy 15, day 1. Well, not necessarily day 1. It's going to be more like day 2 LP at this rate. Just because I won't be able to go get it at midnight. Oh, there's nothing in that room, by the way.
Pointless room.
But yeah, I'm going to start 15 the day it comes out. Like, I'm going to come home from getting it, record some episodes, and start posting them as fast as I can. But after that, I don't know. It just depends on when I get done with 15, which could be a while. I have no idea how long that game's going to be. They said it's near 200 hours, so...
Good lord.
Yeah.
Okay. If alright, here's another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the Final Fantasy games that you have played, what have you played, and what is your favourite and least favourite?
I've played a multitude of them. I've played 1. I've beaten 1. Obviously, I'm playing this right now. I take it back. I never beat this one, but I got really close to the end, and for some reason I quit. Like, I really just don't know what happened. I think I lost that GBA cart. 2, I've only gotten about... Oh, this is me showing what the Light Axe does in battle. It basically casts Diara, which Tia could have cast herself, but I just decided to let her use the axe and save the MP because, you know, I wanted to give Tia a break. Apparently.
Yeah, give me a break, damn it. Jeez.
I've beaten 3. I've played a little bit of 4. I have 5, never played it. 6, I recently started playing in my free time. Love that one. 7, I've only gotten to the end of Disc 2. And as I told Metal Blade, Disc 3 never worked. Like every copy of Final Fantasy VII I had, Disc 3 just did not work. Just for some reason. And then 8 was the first one I played. And it was also the first one I beat. Which I ended up going through it twice because the first time I got to Ultimecia, she destroyed me. Because that game is unfair if you play it wrong. And the second time through, I mopped the floor with her. I got the ultimate weapon for Squall and a couple other characters, and she just could not stand up to my awesome power. Also, I threw this battle in because cockatrices! Again.
God, there's so many of them.
Yeah, well, watch this. I'm like, I'm really done with your crap. Metal Blade, kill! Haha. Rudrake, kill! Hey, that hurt. Block. Block. Metal Blade's like, ow! And then Zero's like, I'm done with this crap. Just fry. So we're having fried cockatrice for dinner tonight.
Ooh, delicious.
And what I just picked up there, the Giant's Glove, is what's going to help me defeat Kraken. 9, I've only played 2 hours of. 10, I've, for the most part, beat. I just don't really like that game. It's okay, it's just Titus's voice. Titus just gets on my nerves.
Titus.
I don't care. 11, I never played as the MMO. 12, I've never played. 13, I played... how many hours of? Like 10? And just never picked it back up. It's sitting at home, actually.
You either love it or hate it. I get it.
And obviously, I've never played 13.2 or 13.3. 14, I never picked that up. And obviously, 15, I'll eventually do. I've also played... why am I standing in place here? Oh, yeah, that's where I was reading the map.
You were like burping or farting or something. Probably.
No, this isn't The Sims, Tia. I don't just up and randomly do that like some characters do. By the way, if you guys have not checked out her Serenville series, go do it. It just wrapped up season 1. Level ups. Yay! Me and you gained levels. No one else did. We're cool. But yeah, I've played a few Final Fantasies, and I don't even want to think of all the offshoots I've played. There's so many Final Fantasy offshoots. Like, I know I beat Tactics, and another... I didn't beat Crystal Chronicles, but I got really close. I know I got really close.
So what was your best and worst?
Best is probably... as far as the ones I've played... I'm going to get crucified a bit for this one, but honestly, 8. Just because... 8
is the best, okay.
Yeah, and the worst... even though I beat it, I'm just going to say 3, just because... the game, it just... the DS remake is fun, but the way it forces... ooh, we're here to Kraken. But yeah... 3's great. I just, it's a pain to play, especially when they force especially when they force job classes on you. But anyway, guys, we're here at Kraken. So Tia and I are going to switch to live commentary mode because this is post. You guys already know because you've watched the episode with Metal Blade. You kind of know how this works now. And she's going to join me for the boss fight against Kraken. See you then. All right, Tia, are you ready to fight the Kraken?
Okay.
Let's do this. You humans do impress. I would not have thought to see you here. Huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, he looks so cool.
But do you really think you can defeat the Fiend of Water here in my own domain? Fools. These dark depths shall be your tomb.
Oh my god, he looks so cool!
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the boss fight against Kraken. So, remember what I was saying about the Giant's Gloves being really useful?
Yes.
You're going to find out why really quick. I'm going to cast Haste on Rudrake as well. You, Tia, are going to be casting Proterra.
Okay.
And let's see here. Zero is going to cast Haste on Metal Blade. Mm-hmm. Now, he did 54 damage to Rudrake, which would be a ton to the rest of you. Giant's Glove. That's going to increase my attack by a lot. Okay, Tia got Proterra up, which is good. And now Metal Blade has Haste on him. Okay, Rudrake is ready to attack. Metal Blade is not. Metal Blade needs to use the Giant's Gloves on himself. Tia, what do I want to have you do? I didn't give you Invisor, did I? You know what? Let's throw up Null Shock because he will cast Thundara. I'm just going to throw that up for safety's sake. And Zero is going to cast Thundaga just to deal some damage.
So what are his resistances and what are his weaknesses?
His weakness is Thunder, and obviously he'll resist Water attack. Did you see how much damage you just took, by the way?
I know.
Yeah, this guy hits really hard. But Rudrake just dealt like 740 damage to him, so this will be over soon. Okay, it's my turn again. Attack. Tia, you need to heal yourself something awful. So, get on that, why don't you?
I'm so squishy.
You and Zero, but well, you haven't died yet, knock on wood. Zero, on the other hand, continues to die. Oh, crap. You almost bit.
Oh, God.
And we just killed the Kraken.
Oh my god.
You almost kicked the bucket there. You almost kicked the bucket. It's this instead of the classic one you're used to. 5,000 gil.
Nice.
And now, we restore the water crystal.
Yay!
Yay, we're excited. Hey Tia, are you ready to see the 4 Heroes of Light dance?
Oh god, you better put some funky music in. Oh yeah.
I mean, it was a really short dance, but... And then watch this mermaid right here.
I can see her boobies.
Tia, I swear. She's like, what's going on? Oh my gosh, the statue's disappearing. What could have possibly happened? Oh? That's an optional dungeon later, by the way.
Are you gonna do that?
Possibly. Java, go away. Really? Now? Like, really? And now Tia's gonna have to join me for the whole stretch out. No, I'm just kidding. There's a teleporter back here.
Oh, thank God for that.
I trolled you. I was like, yeah, now Tia's gonna join me for the entire walk out. Now, no, I'm kidding. And now we're back in Onrak. And I'm gonna walk around in here as we end the episode, because if I walk around outside, we'll find a random battle. So, I would like to thank the one and only Serendipitia for joining me for this episode. If you have not already checked her channel out, you are doing yourself such a disservice. Like, you're doing things to yourself that I would never wish upon my worst enemy. Just go sub to her channel. Just correct that mistake. Correct that, terrible life mistake you've committed by not being subbed to her channel. Go check it out. It is so awesome, especially the Serenville series. Please go watch that.
Aw, real. And also, Rudrake is going to be in Season 2 as a main character, so keep your eyes peeled for that.
In other words, Derp Drake becomes a sim because, my sim has always been an idiot and just either that or just has the worst luck possible, which is me in real life anyway, so.
Just please don't die, okay?
He hasn't ever gotten himself killed. He just manages to kill his roommates, so... If you accidentally leave the game running and, you switch over in an episode and, the house is burned and, everyone's dead but me and, my sim is just, crying on the ground, how did this happen? How did this happen? He went to make a sandwich and burn the house down. Explain that, I know. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this, and thanks again to Serendipitia for joining me for this. It's a pleasure having each hero of light with me, and I hope you guys will join me next time as we see what we've got to do after the water crystal. Find out then. Rudrake out. Okay, could you two like have your little chat elsewhere, please? I want to get over there. Come on. Really? Okay, no. No.